What we do here is go back.
Yeah, good mate. Thanks for having me.
Who went the hardest in the celebrations?
Can't say myself, can I?
You sort of almost got to tell yourself that you're a big game player or a big finals player. And so somehow I thought, well, just because I played well as a 13-year-old, I don't have to play well in the grand final.
Me and Cogs are a couple of good WA boys, and we do get a bit affectionate with each other, always giving each other kisses and stuff. Nah, not really, just, a manly kiss on the cheek every now and then.
G'day guys, welcome back to the Bray and Ethan podcast, episode 93, powered by Skinbro and Hatlocker for 2023. Use code Bray and Ethan 20 for 20% off 20% off across both websites. Ethan, check them out.
Yeah, I think it actually might be episode 94 as well.
It probably is.
It probably is. It's hard to keep up,
sorry.
to be honest. We're just in the 90s, the nervous 90s for, I don't want to say too long, but a few left to get to the 100.
Yep, just a few.
Yeah, I really wanted to say our names, guest name, just once off the top because it is a bit of a tongue twister. I'm sure he probably, receives a few wrong pronunciations here and there, but he's another bolter who's going to the National Combine. Zane Zakostelsky, welcome.
Yeah, cheers for having me.
So Ethan's nailed that.
Yeah, I've nailed it.
That's perfect. Yeah.
And we're we've just kind of learned off air. We're I don't know, I don't want to say fully, but we're maybe semi-related. We've got a bit of relative connection. So it's funny how these things work out.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Well, we had Riley Wills on a couple of weeks ago, and you were ecstatic that he's from your sort of area, and now you've got
somewhat of a family connection
or something.
Yeah.
Well, you're in rare territory, and we can comfortably say we've never had someone on the show with the initials ZZ or ZZ on the show before. So what's the family heritage?
The last name, I'm pretty sure it's Austrian on my dad's side.
Right.
The initial is easy. I think when I was born, Dad said, let's just do something a little bit out there. So yeah.
Do you get your name just getting stuffed up all the time, or I don't know?
Yeah, definitely. I think anyone that says it, I think there's like a 10% rate of saying it right.
Yeah, okay.
How the commentators go? Have you heard them?
They do it right, yeah.
They do it right?
Yeah,
That's good.
Yeah. Now, it seems like everyone has a basketball background, but for you, so much so that you only picked footy up 2 years ago, we believe.
Yeah.
Can you believe how rapid this rise has been?
So 2 years of footy, it's been great, yeah. I didn't expect to sort of be lucky enough to be in this position I am now. It's been great.
Can you tell us a bit how you are in the position you are? Because you didn't play a Colts game before this year, and there wasn't a heap out there on you to find from the internet.
Yeah. So I tried out for Claremont last year, and I actually got cut about a week before the season started. And then just sort of put my head down and just sort of worked even harder and yeah.
Did So still playing basketball at this stage, or did you have to give that up?
No, I stopped playing. Probably the start of year 10, I stopped playing and focused on footy.
Yeah, right. Well, Claremont would have been a bit disappointed about cutting you last year with how you've risen up through the ranks recently. But back-to-back guests from the North Beach Footy Club with Lance last week as well. So how was your time there in the couple of years that you would have played there, and did you have much to do with him?
Yeah, no, it was good playing North Beach. I actually didn't play with him. I don't think I played with him once.
So he's a year older than you.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
It's a big club as well. There's probably a lot of teams. So
Yeah.
So yeah, some good success there, or
yeah. We won the premiership last season, which is a lot of fun memories. It's good.
Yeah. Yep. At the start of this year, you were added to the state 18s as a train-on. Were you sort of disappointed to miss out on the actual squad, or were you just happy to be there in some capacity?
When I got the call from Adam, I was definitely just happy to be there, and even just sort of get my toe on the door and just another challenge. Just sort of let's try and be an actual squad player.
Yeah.
Well, does a train on sound exactly what it sounds like? Is it you just train along with the boys?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I think a train on it's more. I think you're still in the squad. I felt. And then, there was no official, you're now a player. It was more just, we're playing you this week, sort of thing.
And playing the last 2 games of the champs, you would have been stoked with that. How did you find out, and what would you say that inclusion was off the back of?
So yeah, I found out after one training, before the Vic Country game, Adam pulled me aside and the coach, and they said, how's your body feeling? And they said, how'd you feel to play this weekend? And yeah, I was through the moon. And it was good because Adam said before that, because I played a scratchy game against the State 16s as a back. So yeah, first ever game as a back, full game as a back, and then yeah, he said he really liked what you did down there, and yeah, I'm gonna give you a shot. Was
it challenging at all to come in mid-tournament of the champs?
It was sort of, yeah. I mean, going in, it's sort of no one really knows you. Yeah, definitely.
Was there much pressure on you, do you think?
I don't think as much.
Or go out and play with freedom.
Yeah, just freedom, pretty much. Just to go out there and do your thing and have fun. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Well, for someone who's somewhat new to footy, only a couple of years gone for you in your footy life, but travelling would have been a whole new experience itself.
Yeah. Oh, it was. Oh, I travelled for a touring team for basketball.
Yeah, okay.
A few years back, but nothing like that though. I mean, flying over just for one game and all the preparation, it was sick as.
Yeah. So what was the basketball?
It was
under 15s or something.
Under 14s maybe. Yeah.
Representing WA.
No, it wasn't WA.
No, what was
just
it?
It was called Armstrong Academy.
Right. Okay. So I got to play some elite sides over East or something.
Yeah.
Nice.
And it probably wasn't your normal game, as you kind of said, the preparation for those games, being on TV and that sort of stuff. How was that? Or did you kind of just go about it in a normal way?
Yeah, sort of went about a normal way, not to think about it too much, because you don't want to, like, those few cameras and stuff when you go out on the field. It's just sort of keeping a clear head and just focus on the task at hand, sort of thing.
Yeah. And corporate sports are one of the most renowned in the business from a management point of view, and they look after you. Was that done before the champs, or was that something that came from it as well? Yeah,
that was done just before the champs. I think maybe a week or two before. I know that they were looking at me since the start of the year, after my debut, but yeah, sort of just locked it in. Yeah.
Is that pretty cool? Like, is that when you thought this is getting pretty serious now? I've got a manager to look after everything.
Yeah. I was just through the moon and couldn't really believe that last year I was playing at North Beach, and now I've got a manager. It was crazy.
Any deals that they've hooked you up with? Any Puma deals or anything?
No, nothing.
Nothing yet. Well, clearly the interest has been pretty positive for you, getting a national combine invite. What's the feedback been like from the clubs, and I guess how'd you find out that news?
Yeah, so from clubs, I mean, it's more just get out on the track more. It's just more game time, because I'm still so sort of raw and new to the sport. And yeah, when I got the call that I was going to the national combine, it was I was through the moon that you're doing something right this year. And so good.
And obviously a big size. So for the combine, any record you're looking to break, or any test in particular you're keen for?
Definitely keen for the 20-meter sprint and the vertical jumps. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And you kind of touched on it. Do you feel like you've got a lot to prove as a backman, or just in general with your versatility? Considering how far you've come, and also the fact that you're born at the end of the year, you still must feel like you've got a lot of growth left.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I was born at the end of the year. I think born a week or two later, and I would have been the next draft class.
Yeah. So you're just before Christmas?
Just before December 14th. Yeah, so okay. 2 weeks. Yeah.
And well, in the preparation for the draft, I mean, what are you doing? Are you just trying to leave everything, sort of keep that off your mind and just take it as it comes?
Yeah, more just got sort of a mindset, like just keep it, take it week by week. Focus on the next game at hand and not really think about the future too much at the moment. Yeah.
Now on to Claremont for a brief minute or so. How excited are you for the finals? Well, by the time this comes out, it'll be first week of the finals for the Waffle. How excited are you for the finals? And I guess I think you're in a pretty strong spot at Claremont at the moment. So how are you looking forward to that?
Yeah, so keen. I mean, first season at Colts level, and I'm in the finals for Colts. Claremont, we've done so well this year, and just can't wait for it.
Yeah, hopefully you can carry your North Beach success into that. Tigers as well. What's it been like, I guess, having state teammates at Claremont as well? That must be even more so special.
Yeah, it's really special. Yeah, really I think a lot of the state boys at Claremont are leaders as well, and just improve the trainings a lot. I reckon. Yeah.
And do you guys have the most, I guess, state members out of any other club? Would that be right in saying?
I think so.
I think it'd be pretty close
yeah.
to it.
There's a few that have 4, but I think you might
Yeah.
have 5 or 6 potentially.
Yeah.
Who have been some of the hardest opponents to come up against, whether that's in the Colts or throughout the champs this year?
I'd probably say Logan Morris for Vic Metro. When played over in Melbourne, I was on the move, and I think probably the hardest person to sort of guard. Yeah.
Anyone on the Colts ranks that have stood out to you?
Not a whole lot. I think the state sort of was just the biggest step up. I reckon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Like as a defender, what would you say your sort of defensive, I don't know, traits are? Are you an interceptor? Are you someone who's like man on man more so, or?
Yeah, I'd say I'm definitely someone that sort of uses their athleticism like in the air. So if that's intercept marking or just crashing contests, yeah.
Anyone to model your game on? I mean, it might be hard. I mean, considering you've only played for a couple of years, I don't know if you have any guys you sort of model your game on.
I love watching. Yeah, well, it started at sort of looking at key defenders sort of 4 months ago, and I reckon Sam Taylor. I love watching him. Just try to model off him with his intercept marking. Yeah.
WA boy as well.
Yep.
But away from footy, you're still at school, finishing off year 12. What are you doing? I guess school, outside of school as well, and outside of footy to keep your, attention away from footy.
So in school, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and at TAFE on Tuesday. Doing a surf forum business at the moment.
Yep.
But yeah, it's just swims and going for walks and gyms just to get your mind off things. I reckon. Yeah.
Assuming you're a beach guy.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, live pretty closely. Yeah.
That'll keep you pretty busy then. Like, must have stuff on all the day, every day, which is probably good. But
it's pretty tight schedule. Yeah.
Yeah.
I bet. All right. This is the part everyone waits for, the Instagram Q&As, to see what mates have potentially stitched you up and I guess get some insight into you that we didn't know. We'll start off. Reed Campbell has sent in a couple. Why is your trim so ugly?
He would say that.
Is he got a horrible haircut as well?
He's got a pretty horrible haircut. He likes to do it himself. I don't know, maybe he's going to...
Does he cut yours?
No, he doesn't. No way.
Good.
Another one from Reed. Rumour has it Zane has the worst basketball jump shot alive.
It's not the best. It's not the worst. I don't know where this guy's gets information from, but yeah.
Well, what position did you play?
It would have been power forward to centre back then. Yeah.
Okay. So you don't really need a big jump shot.
Yeah,
that's playing centre especially. Dexter Hard.
Here we go from Dexter.
Do you have any family members that motivate you?
I'd probably say parents do a pretty good job of motivating, but I'd probably say my dad as well. I mean, he used to play rugby when he was younger, and just he sort of, especially when I was younger, he's definitely helped me out. Yeah.
So no Dexter.
Yeah.
Man, he's probably wanting a compliment in here.
No, yeah, for sure. I mean, he played soccer and I think went to Spain and stuff. For sure, Dexter. Yeah.
Bodie _ Derek. If you decide to play any position other than back, what position would it be?
If I was taller, I'd actually love to play ruck. Especially, I don't think I'm tall enough to be a ruck at AFL level, but yeah, I think I love being around the ball and almost like I love being almost like a fourth midfielder in there. Yeah.
You could potentially try be that ruck in the back.
Yeah.
50.
Yeah, 100%.
If it needed.
Yeah.
Caden Bidwell, can you follow me back on Insta?
I do follow. I know what. What? What's up with that?
Who knows? Campbell _ Craig. When did you start taking footy seriously?
Pretty much from the moment I quit basketball, I want to try my best and go all the way and try and be on an AFL list. Yeah, so yeah.
Jake.host1. Do you like your school?
Yeah, it's all right. Yeah, teachers pretty good. Yeah, right. Yeah.
What school's that?
Sacred Heart.
Yeah. Good breeding ground down there for a few players. WA footy prospects. Best advice from a coach.
For a coach?
From a coach, I think. Just anyone you've...
the best advice I've got from a coach.
You've received,
Probably just do another start of the year. Just being told to the 20 minutes before training, 20 minutes after training to really utilise that, and especially at state with those coaches, the best thing they've done for me, I reckon, was just work with me before and after training, because it helps so much during game. Yeah,
For sure. Finn Johnston, did you kick 0-11 a few years back at North Beach?
Yeah, I might have. Yeah, I did. No, I did.
In a single game.
In a single game.
Can you talk us through it, please?
It was a wet day. It was a bit
0-11.
I don't think we're versing a very good side. I think I was coming, 11 behinds coming out from ruck. I blame the weather that day. Yeah, for sure.
You would have won, I'm assuming.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Oh, I think we lost actually.
Oh,
we lost
no.
by a goal, I think. Yeah. So
I know Sam Van Rooyen, we were taking the piss out of him, and then he's also pretty hard on himself as well for kicking 5-5 in a Colts game at 0-11. I can't believe
Jeez,
that.
don't want any recruiters to find out about that.
I was fairly new to the sport that time.
Yeah. There might be this. I don't know if this is the last one. I think there might have been one that came through, but for now, Jake.Edwards 28. When are you going to learn how to beat me in FIFA?
I've definitely lost a bit of money on wagering with that, man. Don't know. I don't find enough time to play PlayStation, really.
What's the go-to game? While we see if there's any late questions.
The go-to game?
Yeah, go-to.
I don't know. Maybe, probably FIFA.
You're a 2K man? You'd have to.
Oh, yeah, play a little bit 2K.
Yeah.
When I was
That's the
young,
only basketball these days.
Yeah.
We got one here from Jordan Moranovic. He just says, "Hey mate, Gordo here. Been really impressed with your footy this year. What's haps next year?"
Cheers for saying how my footy's going, but no, I don't know what's happening next year. I don't know. Hopefully, be on an AFL list.
So that's the last one?
That was the
Wrap
last
it
one.
all
Yeah.
up. All right. Good couple of stitch ups there and a couple of laughs. All right, we'll move on to the quiz now. We've had a bit of a tough run in recent weeks, couple of lowish scores. Would I be right in saying that's 3 of the last 3 are sitting second last, third last, and fourth last? I think that
You would be
right.
correct. I mean, it's a bit stiff on Riley. Because he's on the same as someone
Yeah, I
who's like
know.
in the sort of top bracket. But
Yeah, indeed. Well,
how you
go.
feeling? Stats
For the quiz?
Yeah, how you feeling?
So is it stats on me?
yes.
Pretty much,
Okay.
and a little bit of sort of where you're from, what you've done as well, without trying to give too much away.
I'm feeling pretty good.
Yeah.
So the 12 points is the best score we've had. But there's 10 questions. Could potentially get 15 if you'd absolutely nail them.
Yep.
And then you could have the medal named after you at the end of the year.
Okay.
Which I wouldn't really be a fan of because that last name would be a pain in the ass to read out every week. All right, well, we'll start it off. Same question for everyone. What is your height and weight on the Waffle website or the Waffle app?
I know my height on the Waffle website is 196 centimeters.
Yep.
I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go 90 kilos.
Oh, bang.
Correct.
Oh, yes.
Correct. 1 from 1. Good start.
Number 2. We're just easing our way into this. So, how many Colts games have you played in your career? Only this year, so really this year as well. But
would have been. I'm gonna go with 12.
10.
All right, close.
Yeah, I
So
thought you
you
might have got there.
would have played, I think you've only played 15, I think. I think you only play 16 games or 17 games. You would have missed a couple with the champs.
Yeah.
So,
Had a bye maybe as
yeah,
well.
then,
here and
you-
there.
that's why they play only 16, 17, because the league sides
Yeah,
play 20, I think, just about.
Okay, so 1 from 2.
Question number 3. Of the 10 games, you've given away the same amount of free kicks as you have received. What is that number?
In total.
So
Personally,
pretty much
personally.
how many free kicks have you been awarded?
I'm gonna go 7.
Oh, 8. Fuck. It's a tough
It
question,
is a tough question.
but we're going to have to just leave it at 1 at the moment.
I'd say that probably the toughest. So.
Yeah.
Number 4, 12 WA boys have been invited to the National Combine. How many have been invited to the State Combine?
Like today.
Yeah, today.
Okay.
WA.
So there was 4, and then there was 3. I think it was 3 added. I'm gonna go 8.
Oh,
Eight.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes, good.
Needed that.
2 from 4. Take that. Question number 5. You've kicked no goals in the Colts this year, but you have kicked a couple of points. Definitely not 11, but there is a number in there that you've kicked. So how many points have you kicked?
I think it's 3.
Yes, correct.
But one of them I don't think it was meant to be from me. Like one game I played back the whole game and then I ended up with a point. So, anyway,
I was going to say,
So what, you
have
didn't
played-
actually kick a.
I think I've had 2 shots on goal,
Right.
yeah, but one was a set shot. Yeah.
So we're on
3 from 5.
Now we don't need numbers here. We just need an answer. Have you had more handballs or kicks in your Colts career?
I'm gonna go handballs.
Yes, correct. 71 handballs and 69 kicks.
Yeah.
Only a
It's
2.
pretty tight. So we're now 4 from 6,
Yeah.
making a nice little comeback here. That was a tough question, to be honest. All right. Perth sit ahead of you on the ladder only by a percentage. How much?
0.01%.
No, it's
0.1%.
6%.
Oh, what?
173 to 167.
That
That
was a few
amazes
weeks
me.
ago.
Yeah, and this is at the time of recording, by the way. People are going to probably
This
be
is
like,
before the
yeah.
last round of the
Yeah.
year.
Oh.
Yeah.
So we're
Still
on
4
4.
from 7.
Okay, number 8. Your most touches in a game this year was 23, which was the same game you had 23 hitouts in. Who was the opponent? You have rocked. You said that's where we said.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
I have it right. Yeah.
Yeah. Just need the opponent.
I'm gonna go. I don't think it was Peel. I'm gonna go like South Freo.
East Freo.
Oh,
I was about to say, after you guessed Peel, I was going to say, it's a South team.
We're on
Right,
4
down
still,
there.
are we?
Yeah, still on 4. We aren't looking too good.
all right.
Question number 9. You wore the number 39 for WA. Who wears the number 39 for the Claremont Colts side?
Or at least it's listed because this is from the Claremont website. So
Not too sure. I'm gonna go.
should we give him a clue?
Yeah.
Last name starts with a H.
I was going to say first name probably give him a better clue. First name starts with a W.
First name with a W.
Not sure if this person like regularly plays, but their last game was round 14 of this year.
I've no clue.
It's going to pass
It's
then.
gonna pass. Have to pass.
It's Will Hayes.
Oh, hazy. Fuck.
We're still in 4.
Yeah,
I hate for you to be the worst score, but
Wait, what's the worst score?
6.
Oh shit.
But we got this one's 5 points up for grabs.
Okay,
to
okay,
who am I?
So you could jump up to 9.
Yeah.
All right.
So basically, to someone related to where you're from or something like that. We read out the birthday, and that's it. 3 guesses. If you don't get it in 3 guesses or you want to move on, we move on, and then we go for the 4 points. We just reveal more and more, but the more we go down, the less points up for
Okay.
grabs.
Is it someone related to me?
It's not by like family or anything, but
Okay.
someone like from where you're sort of from or
Okay.
something like that.
Okay.
North Beach.
Yeah,
Claremont.
somewhere.
Okay.
So, do you want to do it or me?
That's all you, mate.
I was born on the 16th of March, 2003. 3 guesses.
I'm so shit with birthdays. Say it again, sorry.
16th of March, 2003.
I'm gonna have to reveal more.
Don't want a wild guess or anything? You got 3. I mean, we can go down, but a wild guess?
Is it 3 guesses in total?
Nah, just 3 for the birthday. And then 1 for each one, but let's reveal more.
No, I'm gonna have to pass. I have no clue. Who was it?
No, we still got we got-
Four,
still
so
got
this is for
same
4
person.
points.
Oh,
we
okay,
just
okay,
keep going
okay,
down
okay.
and down. One line and one
And
line is.
then- okay.
So this is for 4 points, and then if you don't get it, the next one will be for 3 points.
Okay.
I didn't play at the same waffle club, but I played at the same junior club.
That's me.
Yep.
Yeah.
North Beach.
I literally know like 2 people's birthdays. I reckon. Oh, this is so shit. I reckon.
I'll give you a hint.
Okay.
We're not really supposed to do it, but I'm all for it. I am all for it.
Let's just say this person is playing AFL.
He's playing AFL right now.
Yeah. Well, not right now, but he's currently on a list. That's we're gonna go further in.
If you want,
you
but
can't.
obviously more points, less points for grabs.
Yeah, on an AFL list right now,
Yes.
or was, or is
Is
that-
is and has played games.
Been pretty regular on the side, I think.
Yeah.
Wait, Matt
Recently.
Johnson.
Bang! He's got
there
it.
you go.
We got there. 4 points, so 8.
Take us to 8, yep.
So you're not completely on the bottom.
Second last.
The rest of that, for 3 points, I made my AFL debut in a derby. For 2 points, I'm around the same height as you, but I am a midfielder. The last point, I got the AFL Rising Star nomination this week.
Matty Johnson.
I think you would have got there in the end.
Okay.
But
alright.
for 4 points, I think you have to take that. So
Yeah.
8 points
Yeah.
in total.
2 points off last, so you
Yeah.
won't be finishing last. It is
Yeah.
guaranteed.
Lovely.
So Matty Johnson, he's flying at the moment.
He
He is.
flying.
A couple of good games, obviously a Rising Star nom as well. So
There's
take
only 3 players, I think, who've been from North Beach as well. So
Mm.
it wasn't, I mean,
Drafted.
a heap to,
Really?
it wasn't a heap to guess from, but
Mm.
yeah.
that is quite amazing, isn't it? Considering like meant to
footy
be the,
factory.
meant to be the richest club in WA, if not Australia. I think.
Hopefully there'll be 5. We can take that to 5 with Lance and
Nice.
Zane in a few
Yeah.
months.
I think correct. I don't know if you counted Nick Reid or not, but that
Yeah, that's
he's
ca-
from the club. Just
That's
not,
counted.
got drafted out of the senior club. So yeah. Well, we've got a couple of gifts to hand over to you, Zane, afterwards for our kind friends at Skinbro and Hat Locker. You can use code Bray and Ethan20 for 20% off at both sites, so skinbro.com or hatlocker.com.au. If you're listening on Spotify or Apple, you can head over to YouTube and watch. If you're on YouTube, you can chuck us on in the car on Spotify or Apple, wherever you get your podcast from. We're just about everywhere. Make sure you subscribe. 5-star rating.
Do
Would be
that,
nice.
please.
Would be very, very nice. Zane, appreciate you coming in. All the best for the rest of the year.
Cheers, boys. Thanks for having me.